This is a sort of addendum to last week's Sailor's Hornpipe from Piano Time, I think, Piano Time 3, about the structure of the phrases. Now these are all based on upbeat, and an upbeat is something that happens before a bar line. So instead of the music, if I play English Dance, which is the one on the previous page, 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2. Now that clearly, each phrase starts on beat 1, except the next phrase. And a 1 and a 2 and a 1 and 2 and 1 and a 2 and a 1 and a 2. So out of those 4 phrases, 3 of them started on the upbeat, on the downbeat, sorry, which is on the 1, and 1 of them started on the upbeat, which is before the bar begins. So that's the difference between upbeats and downbeats. And if you're talking about speaking wise, if we say a really simple phrase like the cat sat on the mat, that has an upbeat sound. The cat, so the stress is on cat, the is an upbeat. It comes before you start stressing the sentence. The cat sat on the mat. So cat and mat are downbeats, cat, mat. The cat sat on the mat. So you get this sense of the kind of bar line and the stress being on the words cat and mat. If we just say cat sit on mats, that's very much a downbeat phrase. Cat sit on mats, and that always happens on the downbeat. The cat sat on the mat. It starts before the stress. Now, Sailor's Hornpipe, this is upbeat, so each phrase starts before the beat. Cheat a little bit here, because actually the phrase ducks between the left hand and the right hand, so I'm going to play it all with my right hand. What I'm going to do is I'm going to muck about with the octaves, so you can actually hear really clearly where the phrases start and where they stop. So if we play the first phrase down here, that's the end of the first phrase. The next one starts here. Starts here. Next one. And next one. So none of them start on the beat itself. If I play that all the way through with mucking about with octaves. Clearly hear where each phrase starts. So the first phrase starts on this C. Second one starts on the A. Third one. Fourth one, which is a sequence that's sort of halfway between. Next one. We need to make sure that the last phrase finishes before we start the next one. What we don't want to do is this. Because that gives the idea that the phrases are structured like this. So the first one starts here. And then the next one starts here. Which is wrong, because the next one starts here. Not here. Okay, so first one. Next one. So we want a definite break between there and here. beats.